All right, good evening, everybody. We'll go ahead and get started. It is wonderful to see all of you here tonight. My name is Dean Beckman, Chair of the Communication Department here at St. Mary's and Faculty Athletic Representative. Welcome to the Best in the Nest Student Athlete Award Ceremony. Tonight, we will honor those award winners from last season, as well as present our biggest athletic awards of the year. And new to this year, we have our inaugural awards of Team of the Year and Newcomer of the Year. But before we begin to celebrate your accomplishments, let us begin tonight the way we always do, with prayer. Let us please welcome Athletic Liaison Brother Frank Carr as he leads us in our invocation.
Good evening. Let us remember that we are in the holy presence of God. Loving God, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, we thank you for bringing us together as Cardinal student athletes, alumni athletes, coaches and athletic administrators, families, fans, along with our president and one member of his cabinet, to celebrate as the St. Mary's University community our friends and mentors who enter our lives here. They support us in wins and losses, in difficult practices and challenging games, in difficult homework and challenging labs and classes, in happy memories, and as unforgettable people. Thank you for helping us to develop our skills and our confidence, to be team players, to be there when our fellow teammates need us, to share in the joy of our successes, and to encourage them when they need us. Thank you for the Lasallian spirit that we learn about and live in our lives at St. Mary's, and we pray that we continue to live when we are away from this campus. Thank you for our faith, the faith that has been nurtured by others and that we share with those who are important in our lives. Thank you, God, for our families and for all those who make our education at St. Mary's the foundation of our future. God bless this evening of celebration and bless our student athletes, our teams, our coaches, our teachers, and our alumni during this academic year. We ask this in the name of your Son and our brother Jesus and his mother Mary, patroness of this university. St. John Baptist de La Salle, Blessed Brother James Miller, live Jesus in our hearts.
Thank you, Brother Frank. We are here celebrating you, the student athlete. What better way to celebrate than to hear and welcome one to the stage? Please welcome the current Student Athlete Advisory Committee President and men's soccer player, Senior Zach Bracken, to begin this evening.
First of all, I want to say how big of an honor it is to speak in front of you today. I wanted to start out this speech with a quote from one of my favorite athletes, Muhammad Ali. He who is not courageous enough to take risks will accomplish nothing in life. You are probably wondering why I chose this quote. I believe it represents the transition that St. Mary's Athletics and St. Mary's as a whole has been going through in this time that I have been here. In the past few years, we have went through multiple coaching changes, got a new athletic director, and welcomed a new president to the university. With change comes risk, but that risk also offers a plethora of opportunities for the future. In the past year, we have seen so many big feats and accomplishments around campus. We sent 7 track athletes to the national championships, the most ever, sent both our men's and women's hockey, women's tennis, women's basketball, and baseball teams to the playoffs, and have the honor of recognizing 2 All-Americans, the pinnacle achievement in any given sport. On top of all these accomplishments, the university also unveiled a new clubhouse and added a state-of-the-art golf simulator for the golf team. We all know how the Minnesota weather likes to cooperate during the spring season. With all this being said, strides in both performance and athletic facilities are continuing to be made, and I am so excited to see what the future has in store for Cardinal Athletics. While there have been a lot of changes, the hallmarks that many of the previous SAC presidents spoke about in their speeches at this very same ceremony are constant. The ever-present support, otherwise known as Cardinals Pride, still remains. Student athletes are always supporting one another in their respective sports. We all know there is nothing better than a game at home with our fellow student athletes supporting and feeding the energy to those playing on the field. It makes for both a fun and competitive atmosphere that is solely unique to our nest. This Cardinal Pride spans and carries to over more than just athletics. Student athletes continue to make their presence known in the classroom and in the community. Teams are being recognized for both academics and community involvement. The research and dedication that each of us bring to the classroom is just as important and exciting as scoring a game-winning shot or hitting a walk-off base hit. In the community, we take pride in being leaders on campus and look to continue to make our coaches, teachers, and St. Mary's proud. Another hallmark that remains is our strength and conditioning coach, Coach Sager. It is important for me, and I think for all student athletes on campus, to recognize the work and time he dedicates to give us the tools and mindset to be great. The words, "let's get after it," will remind me both of the fun and challenging times. And I don't think we will ever look at a Gatorade towel the same way due to all those towel pushes. With all this being said, Coach Sager is responsible for 100 athletes and still manages to take the time to develop team-specific workouts that allow us to play at peak performance in our given sport. I believe he is one of the key reasons that our athletic team continues to make strides in the MIAC. So Coach Sager, can you please stand up and let's give him a quick round of applause. With all this being said, our future for Cardinal Athletics is brighter than ever. As graduation approaches for me, I cannot wait to return in the future and see the great things that are happening and will continue to happen at St. Mary's. Thank you once again for this opportunity. I look forward to serving you as the SAC president this upcoming year, and as always, roll cards.
Thank you, Zach. It is now my honor and personal privilege to introduce the 14th president of the university, President Father James Burns, as our next speaker to offer his remarks.
First, thank you, Brother Frank, for that very inspiring prayer, and also, Zach, those very encouraging words. I couldn't agree more about Coach Sager, since he also trains me, so which he has to do after all of you guys, and I'm sure he's like, the president. But second, congratulations to all our awardees and honorees and their families here this evening. What a wonderful night to be together to celebrate excellence in athletics. Dr. Matt Davidson, the founder of Excellence with Integrity in Sport, and someone we are looking to partner with to assist us as we further develop and refine leadership qualities of our athletics division and student athletes therein, offers us the opportunity to challenge the way that we understand character being built through the experience of a student athlete and how that differentiates student athletes from all others on campus. In fact, how it calls for more from each one of us and from each of you, an exceptional more. He wrote this: "Excellence with integrity is the synergy found at the intersection between what we originally called performance character and moral character." Performance character competencies such as perseverance, a work ethic, a positive attitude, initiative, and creativity are just those habits that enable us to achieve our goals. Moral character competencies like caring and courage and respect and responsibility are those habits that ensure that we achieve our goals in ethical, fair, and harmonious ways. Moral character are the habits that help protect, grow, and balance our inner selves and our relationships with others. And frankly, it is this excellence that we are here to celebrate this evening. For student athletes, there are many competing demands, but the ordering of those demands in one's life means everything, not only for success in one's own efforts on the field, but I would say in life. The ordering goes from that which is unseen, the supernatural, to that which is seen and natural, and which exposes the gifts that we have been blessed with. Thus, it starts first with a relationship to God, then our family and friends, followed by academic endeavors, and then the field of sport. You'll notice that sport appears last on the list, but it is only because it receives support and endures when the other relationships and the other contexts are in a right order. This is what part of Ethan Hamilton, the athletic director of Point Loma University, said when he explained in a recent interview about college searches for athletes. He said that he attempts to create a culture of balance in campus athletics among sports, academics, and other elements of one's life. Hamilton also discussed creating a unique college experience, especially in terms of team aspect of sports in the modern world. He said this: "In a day with technology and texting and social media and everything else, I think being on a team forces actual interaction, conversation, and dialogue, sometimes spirited debate even, as I heard recently when I was working with Coach Sager in some debates that were occurring on the different teams about different things that they were watching. It teaches you how to deal with adversity," said Hamilton. His thinking about sport in general and the role of technology in many ways ties into this year's first-year common read, The Happiness Effect. This book highlights the superficial and at times demeaning way that social media can make us feel and the negative impact it can have on how we look at life and sport. It is a challenge to us, with you, our student athletes, to realize how critical real relationships, real wins and real losses are, because all of these can help develop character, passion, and camaraderie. A carefully curated life online can never create a real narrative for life. This is why getting the right order in the list I just mentioned of faith, family, study, and sport is essential. While the right order can't guarantee wins every time on the field, it can, on the field of life, lead to happiness forever. Yet no matter what, excelling in all these areas takes time, practice, and requires endurance, as all of you know better than perhaps anyone else. It is also asking us to acknowledge, along with the moments of triumph, those painful moments that we call loss. Because whether we were close to winning or simply unable to achieve our best for whatever reason, we knew without having a right order in our life, winning wouldn't matter. So we don't just brush these off as pain points of the past, but acknowledge them so that we can aim at a more fulfilling and successful future. This is why, as we review the whole area of athletics now here at St. Mary's, we do so grounded in the statistics of life, so that lessons learned can become best practice for our future. In fact, this is the goal of our strategic planning efforts. This new plan will lead us to 2025, and it will highlight the importance of athletics here at St. Mary's and throughout the university, and how athletics will intersect in every area of the undergraduate experience, which is why our athletic director, Mr. Brian Sisson, was an active member of the select group of faculty and administrators asked to be part of the strategic planning process. And so thank you, Brian, for agreeing to do that, and thank you for raising up and lifting up our athletics here. And he will now work with all of you, our student athletes, our coaches, and our alums, and all in the athletic area to ensure that the voice of athletics is heard and included in the many ways we hope to advance this entire area. It will take everyone's efforts and will require change, but as Zach mentioned, change that always asks us to ask ourselves some pivotal questions. What's different now than in the past? What can we learn from where we've been? Where do we want to be? And how can we get there together as a team? God bless you, and congratulations on all whom we honor this evening.
Thank you, Father Burns. Next, please join me in welcoming Athletic Director Brian Sisson to the stage to offer his comments for the evening.
Mic test, okay, we're good. Thank you, Father Burns, for your remarks and support. I had one question for you before some brief comments. Does Coach Sager yell at you, "Let's get after it," during each of your different, morning workouts? I think we need to get that on video, Coach Sager, so let's try and do that going forward. But no, in all seriousness, I think it's great for our student athletes to see you in the weight room, getting after it. Thank you, and hopefully, again, Matt takes it easy on you every now and then, but great to see you in those morning workouts. But good evening, Cardinal student athletes, athletic and university staff, Cardinal alumni, and Cardinal parents. I'm blessed to serve each and every one of our Cardinal student athletes. Tonight is simply about you, our Cardinal student athletes, and your excellence in the classroom and in competition. It was a year of transition, has been stated before, that had with it many accomplishments to make for a special year. As a former student athlete, and has been mentioned here before, I understand and greatly appreciate the time, dedication, emotions, ups and downs, continuous fight, tremendous character, and the balancing act that comes with being an intercollegiate student athlete. Kudos to all of you for a cumulative 3.19 GPA this past fall semester, and topping it with a 3.23 in the spring. This was better than the entire St. Mary's student body as a whole, and those not competing in intercollegiate athletics once again. Impressive, and way to save the best for last. I want to thank all of you for making St. Mary's a better place and representing our university with Cardinal pride, whether at home, on the road, or in the community. Enjoy tonight and have fun. In closing, I want to thank Father Burns and Dr. Tim Gosson for their support of Cardinal athletics each and every day. And I'd like to thank all of our coaching and support staff who assist in helping our student athletes strive for excellence each and every day. Finally, I would like the following two individuals to stand: Sam Borowski and Donnie Nato. Sam, Donnie, tonight does not happen without you, and please know that. Extra food, extra awards, and extra time spent making this a special night for our student athletes. Thank you. Thank you for all that you do. Let's give these two a loud round of applause. Again, I want to thank you to everyone who has a part in making tonight's event happen. A lot goes into something like this. And again, Sam will know I spent a lot more time in her office the last couple days, but all in a good way to put this on. So again, Donnie, Sam, everyone who made this happen today, we appreciate it. And my last words are just that I wish everyone in the Cardinal family a healthy and successful year in the classroom and in competition. I will see you at a Cardinal sporting event quite soon. I've seen some of you already for some of our home events. And last thing, I don't live in Brother Leopold anymore, so just to set the record straight. But thank you, and at this time, I'll be quiet, and let's get on with the show. Thank you.
Thank you, Brian. We are excited to be here tonight to recognize your accomplishments, both academic and athletic, from the 2018-19 seasons. We have quite a few familiar faces here to help us present awards tonight. So to kick things off, here to present our academic award winners are 3 members of this year's Student Athlete Advisory Committee's Executive Board. Please join me in welcoming baseball player and social media manager Tommy Hill, women's basketball player and treasurer Claire Patterson, and 2-time academic All-MIAC women's tennis player and secretary Cassandra Barr to the stage.
When your name is called to be recognized, please stand at your seat and continue to stand until all names have been announced. We ask that you would please hold all applause until the end. To begin our academic awards, we will honor those student athletes who are named MIAC Academic All-Conference recipients. In order to be named Academic All-Conference, a student athlete must be a sophomore, junior, or senior, have a minimum cumulative GPA of 3.5 on a 4.0 scale, and must meet competitive requirements specific to his or her MIAC sport. For men's golf, Kyle Brote. From men's cross country, Ben Borash, Jordan Malakowski, Tanner Morris, and Isaiah Olsem. From women's cross country, Daniel Frankie, Emily Ortiz, and Erica Thiel. From men's soccer, Zach Bracken, Tyler Hyatt, Daniel Nolte, Robbie Sobzak, and Cole Van Houten. From women's soccer, Kendall Archer, Erin McGilligot, Gabriella Peterson, and Mackenzie Walters. From volleyball, Brandy Blattner, Gloria Katang, and Carly Cronin.
For men's swimming, we have Griffin Raids. From women's swimming, we have Amanda Hansen and Claire King. For men's basketball, we have Kevin Gleason, Bradley Hill, Christian Meitz, Sawyer Rosner. And from women's basketball, we have Isabel Batag, Kirsten Keith, Michelle Reamer, Claire Patterson, Hallie Schmeling, and Mary Wintroth. From men's hockey, we have Ryan Charco, Brennan McGuire, Nick Nast, Robert Rosland, and Tommy Stang. And from women's hockey, we have Kelsey Corcoran, Natalie Ryan, and Delaney Wolf.
From baseball, Zach Drake, Dixon Irwin, James Green, Jake Kramlinger, Matt Piowski. From fast pitch softball, Hallie Schmeling, Justine Schultz, Haley Williams. From men's tennis, Alex Rude, Robbie Sobzak, Bobby Tiedemann. From women's tennis, Cassandra Barr, Julia Bovey, Marissa Kinzer, Colleen Loyce, and Laura Sunday. From men's track and field, Ben Borash, Jordan Malakowski, Isaiah Olsem. From women's track and field, Danielle Frankie, Rachel Odie, and Kinsey Smedstrud. Let's give a big round of applause and congratulations to all our MIAC Academic All-Conference student athletes.
It It is my privilege to present and honor these next two award recipients. The 2019 Google Cloud Academic All-District Team, selected by COSIDA, recognizes the nation's top student athletes for their combined performances both on the field and in the classroom. This year we celebrate two individuals for accomplishing this feat. Congratulations to Jimmer Green and Matthew Piowski on receiving these honors. Please come to the stage to be recognized. James is an education major, and Matthew is double majoring in accounting and finance. Congratulations, Jimmer and Pi.
I've been thinking, I want you to be happier. I want you to.
And moving right along now into the athletic awards of the evening, here to present this year's Athletes of the Week, I would like to introduce someone who is no stranger to receiving this type of award. She was a two-time first-team all-conference player, two-time MIAC Libero Setter of the Week, and an AVCA National Player of the Week in her senior season. Please join me in welcoming former volleyball player and graduate of the class of 2016, Lex Krogstad.
Thank you, Dean. Throughout the course of each season, the MIAC recognizes all of you athletes of the week in each sport. This past year, we had 8 student athletes receive these honors. When your name is read, please stand and please hold applause until the end. From volleyball, the week of September 4th, Lillian Braun. From women's basketball, for the week of November 26th, Rachel Kettle. Men's basketball, for the week of December 10th, Eli Cave. From baseball, for the weeks of March 4th, April 1st, and April 29th, James Green. From baseball, for the week of March 4th, Matt Piowski. From women's tennis, for the week of March 19th, Laura Sonde. Also from women's tennis, for the week of April 9th, Julia. And finally, from baseball, for the week of April 15th, Ryan Wolf. One student athlete was recognized on the national stage receiving National Weekly Honors. From men's basketball, Eli Cave. Cave was named to the D3Hoops.com Team of the Week for the week of December 10th. Congratulations, Eli.
Thanks, Lex. Our next presenter just also happens to be a previous MIAC Athlete of the Week. In addition to a 3-time academic All-MIAC and 2-time honorable mention All-MIAC selection. Please put your hands together for former men's soccer player and class of 2018 graduate Sean Butcher.
This group of award winners are those who were named MIAC Honorable Mention All Conference. As usual, please stand at your seat when your name is called and hold applause for the end, please. From men's golf, Kyle Broke. From men's soccer, Josh Balsinger, Chris Beiersdorf, and Robbie Sobzak. From women's soccer, Lexi Banda. From women's basketball, Brooklyn Paulson. From women's hockey, Bailey Went. From softball, Amber Chow, and Haley Williams. From women's tennis, Julia Bovey. From men's indoor track and field, in high jump, Christian Beamer. In the 60-meter dash and 200-meter dash, Kyle Lichteneiger. In the 4x200 meter relay, Kyle Lichteneiger, Andy Ullman, Matt Boone, and Desmond Stewart. From women's indoor track and field, in the long jump, Sydney Klossler. From men's outdoor track and field, in the 4x100 meter relay, Noah Anderson, Matt Boone, Kyle Lichteneiger, and Desmond Stewart. For women's outdoor track and field, in the 4x100 meter relay, Hannah Crow, Sydney Klossler, Alicia Schur, and Kinsey Smedsrud. In the high jump, Rachel Odie, and that's all of them. Congratulations to all of those named. Honorable mention, all MIAC.
Thank you, Sean. Our next presenter garnered accolades that included being a 3-time academic All-MIAC selection, an honorable mention All-MIAC, first team All-MIAC, and was a Google Cloud Academic All-District and Academic All-America Award winner. Here to present our MIAC All-Conference Award winners this evening, please give it up for Britt Burkhauser.
I have the honor of recognizing those that received MIAC All-Conference accolades for the past season. When your name is called, please stand at your seat and continue to stand until all names are called. Please hold all applause till the end. From women's soccer, Mara Mishner. All-Conference in volleyball and basketball, Brandy Blattner. From men's basketball, Eli Cave. From men's hockey, Kyle Mee, Tommy Stang. From women's hockey, Natalie Ryan. From baseball, James Green, Matt Piowski, Justin Weinberg. From fast pitch softball, Justine Schultz. All conference in women's tennis doubles, Colleen Loyce. All conference in women's tennis singles and doubles, Laura Sonde. From men's indoor track and field, David Kemper. From men's outdoor track and field, Kyle Lichtenegger. From men's indoor and outdoor track and field, Desmond Stewart. And from women's indoor and outdoor track and field, Rachel Odie. We would also like to recognize those student athletes for their notable achievements in the MIAC in their respective sports. Please stand to be recognized as your name is called. From men's basketball, all first-year team, Caden Freetley. From women's basketball, all defensive team, Brandy Blattner. From women's basketball, all first-year team, Brooklyn Paulson. And from men's hockey, all rookie team, Tyson Liverance. Congratulations to all you guys on your awards.
Thank you, Britt. Each year, the MIAC will recognize special performances by student athletes in their respective sport. At this time, I would like to call to the stage Father Burns and Athletic Director Brian Sisson. And here to present our next set of award recipients is 2015 MIAC Outdoor Hammer Throw Champion and All-Conference Selection, former men's track and field student athlete Tyler Kircher.
Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity this evening. It is my privilege to award 3 student athletes distinct MIAC awards from their respective sports. When I announce your name, please come to the stage to be recognized. Congratulations to Laura Sunday, senior women's tennis player, on being named the Chris Evert Award winner. Annually, the tennis community recognizes one senior women's tennis student athlete who exhibits outstanding sportsmanship and exemplary athletic, academic, and humanitarian accomplishments. Next, congratulations to Women's Basketball MIAC Co-Rookie of the Year, freshman Brooklyn Paulson. Paulson finished second in scoring, averaging 10.7 points per game. The long-range shooter poured in 44 three-pointers in MIAC play while recording 12 assists, 14 steals, and 3 blocked shots. She shot 35.9% from the field and was 10 of 13 from the free throw line. Congratulations. Finally, we would like to recognize baseball player James Green for being named MIAC Conference Mike Augustin Pitcher of the Year. Green went a perfect 6-0 with a 1.29 ERA in 6 appearances, including a team-high 5 starts. Green threw 4 complete games, including back-to-back-to-back shutouts, allowing just 5 runs while walking 6 and striking out 33. Congratulations, James. Now it is time to recognize our regional award winners. In total, this season we had 8 all-region winners in their respective sports. Please join me on stage to be recognized as your name is called. From women's basketball, Brandy Blattner, named D3Hoops.com All-West Third Team. From baseball, James Green, named ABCA Rawlings All-Midwest First Team and D3 Basketball All-Midwest Region First Team. From baseball, Matt Piowski, named ABCA Rawlings All-Midwest First Team. From men's track and field, Christian Beamer, All-Central Region for the outdoor season. David Kemper, All-Central Region for the outdoor and indoor season. Kyle Lichtenegger, an All-Central Region for the outdoor season. Desmond Stewart, All-Central Region for the indoor season. Rachel Odie, All-Central Region for the outdoor and indoor season. Congratulations to each of you on your all-region selections.
And coming up for our next set of awards is former baseball player of the class of 2019, Bailey Mills.
I'm excited to recognize this next group of individuals. This past season, we had 7 student athletes qualify for the NCAA Outdoor Track and Field Championships. We would like to recognize those individuals on stage. Our 2019 NCAA qualifiers were Noah Anderson, Christian Beamer, Matt Boone, David Kemper, Kyle Lichtenegger, Rachel Odie, and Desmond Stewart. Congratulations. This next award is a huge honor for me to present, as not only is this next recipient my former teammate, and he's been up here a couple times already, but also a really good friend of mine. Congratulations to sophomore pitcher James Green on being named ABCA Rawlings Midwest Pitcher of the Year. Finally, one of the pinnacle achievements in all of sports is being named an All-American. Not many achieve this impressive feat, and this year we have two individuals receiving this honor. From women's basketball, senior forward Brandy Blattner. Brandy was named a 2018 D3Hoops.com preseason All-American. And from baseball, sophomore pitcher James Jimmer Green. Jimmer was named a 2019 ABCA Rawlings All-American Third Team and 2019 D3Baseball.com All-American Third Team. Congratulations to you both.
Congratulations to all of our award winners. Please join me one more time in a round of applause for our award winners tonight. We are proud of all of you and your many athletic and academic accomplishments. Thank you for representing Cardinals Athletics and St. Mary's University. And now, one of our biggest awards of the night. And here to introduce our Team of the Year award is Dr. Tim Gosson, Vice President for Student Affairs and Student Life.
One of our new awards this year is the Team of the Year Award, which recognizes the outstanding performance of one given team for their athletic and academic excellence. All of our nominees this year for the Team of the Year category had playoff berths. When your team is called, please stand. We ask that our winner join us on stage when you are announced. Here are the nominees for Team of the Year. Baseball. Women's hockey. Women's tennis. Men's hockey. Women's basketball. Let's give a big hand of applause to these nominees one more time. The 2018-2019 Team of the Year is women's tennis. The Cardinals made 2019 a memorable one, taking advantage of senior-laden roster to make its second MIAC tournament appearance in the last 3 years. The Cardinals, who finished 14-7 overall, closed out the season having won 12 of their last 14 matches, including a program record 11-match winning streak. With a regular season-ending 6-3 win over Luther, the Cardinals picked up their 14th win of the season, one shy of the program record 15 set during the 2008 season. Congratulations.
Thank you, Tim. Among our other new awards this year includes our Newcomer of the Year award. And here to present Newcomer of the Year is two-time first-team All-MIAC selection and MIAC All-Rookie Team selection, senior men's hockey player Kyle Mee.
It is my honor to present the first ever Newcomer of the Year award. This award recognizes first-year students who are the top performing student athletes in their respective sport. Please stand as your name is called. Our Newcomer of the Year nominees are From men's basketball, Caden Freetley. From women's track and field, Sydney Klauser. And from women's basketball, Brooklyn Paulson. Our 2018-2019 Newcomer of the Year award winner is Brooklyn Paulson. The freshman guard represented the Cardinals on the MIAC All First Year team, not to mention being named Co-MIAC Rookie of the Year, as well as honorable mention All MIAC. She was the only St. Mary's player to start all 26 games this season. Paulson closed out her freshman season averaging 11.2 points per game while leading the Cardinals to his 64 three-pointers, second all-time in program history, in addition to adding 26 assists, 23 steals, and 4 block shots.
Thank you, Kyle. And now here to present the male and female Scholar Athletes of the Year is a 3-time All-MIAC first time in singles, 2-time in doubles, 3-time academic All-Conference, and 2-time Outstanding Female nomination, former women's tennis player and recent graduate Laura Sunday.
The athletic department recognizes the combination of athletic and academic excellence by awarding a male and female Scholar Athlete of the Year. These recipients must be at least a junior and are chosen based on cumulative grade point average and there having been a significant contribution to their sport. And this year's female Scholar Athlete is Michelle Reamer. An environmental biology major with a 4.0 GPA, the 2-time academic all-conference selection junior guard, played in 20 games for the Cardinal women's basketball team, including 5 starts. The junior guard averaged 3.1 points per game, shooting 40% from the field, while going 13 of 18 from the free throw line. Reamer finished the season with 68 rebounds while adding just 8 assists, a lot of 8 assists, and 8 steals. Congratulations, Michelle. For our male Scholar Athlete, the winner is Kevin Gleason. Accepting on Kevin's behalf is his teammate, Joey White. A sports management major and finance double major with a 3.94 GPA, Gleason, named to the NABC Honors Court last season, enjoyed a banner junior season for the St. Mary's men's basketball team a year ago, averaging 9.6 points per game, and was the only Cardinal to start all 25 games. The junior guard shot 45% from the field while knocking down 42 three-pointers and finishing a near perfect 19 for 20 from the free throw line. Gleason also dished out 66 assists and added 12 steals. Congratulations, Kevin.
Thank you, Laura. And it is now time for the final award of the evening. This former student athlete is a previous Outstanding Male Athlete nominee, a 4-time All-MIAC first team selection, and a 2-time All-Region in the triple jump. Please welcome Desmond Stewart to present our last award for the evening.
Our 2 final awards of the evening are male and female outstanding student athletes. These awards are the most prestigious awards given to those student athletes who were the best of the best in their performance in their respective sport. Let's meet our 2018-2019 outstanding male athlete nominees. From men's indoor and outdoor track and field, sophomore Christian Beamer. From baseball, sophomore James Green. From men's indoor and outdoor track and field, senior Kyle Lichtenegger. Let's give one more round of applause to our nominees. And the 2018-2019 Outstanding Male Athlete of the Year is James Green. Now, let's meet our outstanding female athlete nominees for the 2018-2019 season. From volleyball and basketball, senior Brandy Bladner. From indoor and outdoor track and field, sophomore Rachel Odie. From women's tennis, senior Laura Sonde. Congratulations to all of our nominees on stellar seasons, and let's give them one more round of applause. And the 2018-2019 Female Outstanding Athlete is Brandy Bladner. Thank you.
And once again, I'd like to welcome our athletic director, Brian Sisson, to the stage.
Thank you, Dean. Congratulations to our Student Athlete Award winners tonight. This time, again, I just want to say thank you to all those who presented awards tonight, both student athletes, alumni. We appreciate you coming back and making this night special. Also, a big thank you for coming and just celebrating the many achievements we have for Cardinal Athletics, both academically and athletically. Our fall sports, as you know, are off to a great start this season, and we look forward to continuing cheering them on to victory. The Cardinals are back in action. For our women's soccer team is on the pitch taking on Ripon tomorrow morning. Our men's soccer team on the road at Edgewood, and our women's golf team will be on the green at La Crosse for Turbo Invite. Our women's soccer team is obviously on the road tonight as well. So let's make this a great year. Again, I appreciate everyone coming. Please get your cookies and everything else on the way out. If anyone had any issues with their awards or anything is not what it seems, please come up to the stage and we'll make sure that is correct. But thank you, and have a great weekend. Be safe. Thank you.
Hello. Really quickly, can I have the award winners come to the stage, the big ones? So Team of the Year, Newcomer of the Year, Outstanding Scholar, and Outstanding Athletes. We'd like to get pictures with your presenters. Thank you.